All right, cool kids. So we have we're doing a redo on this video I just did because the microphone was not working, and we are counting up page 4. Now, for those of you cool kids that were keeping track, um, page 3 had 4.23 ounces. Page 2 had 12.92 ounces. Page 1 had 12.14 ounces. And this is our next page right here. We're going to tag the Kansas Kid because his coin he sent me is right there, and it's a legendary coin. And in the original version of this video, I did an awesome, amazing, but you'll never hear it because the mic didn't work, little improv thing that I'm not even going to try to do again, where I was doing Christopher Walken in the Pulp Fiction, except instead of talking about a pocket watch, I was talking about this coin, and I was referring to the evil mold that's growing on it right there. And it was pretty good, but it wasn't recorded. It'll never exist. So just imagine me going off about a spore from outer space getting onto a holder in the PCGS room, and its secret plan is to get out of that airtight holder and escape and suck all the oxygen out of the universe. Yeah, universe destroying quarter. So actual silver weight on this is 0.1808. So for those of you keeping track of the page, helping me count. So this binder here, for official purposes, consists of my whole stack, guys. So no, we're just guessing how much is in this binder, and we're gonna go binder by binder. And by the end of this process, we might actually know how many troy ounces I have, or something close to it. But yeah, so if this was your whole stack, you'd be doing okay at the price points that I'm at here, which you can check out. That cost me nothing. The 0.1808. As a matter of fact, the Kansas Kid paid to send it to me. I won it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it's the first thing I ever won. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome stuff. It's really cool. So we got to do this whole page again. So this video is going to be a lot shorter than the last one because I ain't improv nothing. Seneca's not going to update you guys on how he's doing in his recovery this time. Here is a Bahama Mama 1.2526 troy ounces of 1973 goodness. We got it for $36.84. And yeah. The melt value on it's well over 64 bucks, I believe. Then we got this crazy, hazy, wishes it was Tazy, I don't know. Mint State 64 my ass. 10 centavo coin. It's a little bit over melt, but it's from 1905, and it is in a holder. And it's probably extra fine, maybe AU. It's definitely not Mint State 64 by my eye, but I'll let you guys check it out and tell me if I'm getting this wrong. Yeah. But either way, it's just above melt at present. And, it's just above melt. So it's a nice, it's a nice coin given its age, but I don't know. Honestly, I've gotten better coins at melt. All right. This is a very nice trade dollar, 0.78 troy ounces of silver in this, and this is a really nice. I got a great deal on that. It was like 80 bucks, which is about double melt, but I mean, you can't get these for that price in that condition. All right. This is a pretty rare thing here. Hold that thought. Someone's at the door. Anyway, the reason I have to pause the video is anytime my dog barks, I have to go outside and look because my ex-wife's friends at the prison I caught them egging my car, red-handed egging my car, and so I have to. Anytime the dog barks, I have to go see what's going on. Because anyway, long story short, and this is about double melt too, 5109. Anyway, it's a rare coin. So yeah. Now I can't say that my ex-wife had anything to do with it, but I can't imagine she particularly minds it happened. What she did was she went to work telling all of her coworkers that I abused her, which I didn't. She literally abused me. It was literally the opposite of what she was saying. But they don't care about that, and I have a penis, so I automatically, no one gives a shit what I have to say. I'm automatically the bad guy. So it's reputation destruction. She sent, like I said, those fake nudes to my friends and family as well. She's a total monster. But I have to pay her in the divorce because no fault divorce state. It's pretty fucking crazy. I'll be honest with you. I'm having trouble, but I can't. I got no choice. The law doesn't give a fuck about men, and it certainly doesn't give a fuck about me. Which, I paid taxes since I was 13 years old in this country. I served my country. I'm a veteran. I used a veteran loan to buy this house I'm about to lose. So, yeah. Don't get me started. I don't know if I'm going to lose my house. I got options, but that's not the point. I work hard, and then I got to give this scumbag who's promised to burn my house down while I sleep in it. Literally said that. I, told the cops, had called the cops on her several times. They would never do anything. And that's when she left, when she realized that she was finally going to get caught in her bullshit. Hi, Jimmy. All right, this is 0.6. This one's 0.84. Okay, 10. All right. Anyway, so yeah, if you're keeping track at home, I'm sorry, I got off on a tangent. Let's start back up. All right. 50 Centésimos Panama rare coin. Got a good deal on it. It's in decent shape. And it's 0.7234. This is from the Bullwick. I believe it's a Bullwick. It's something like that. It's one of the islands off England. Alderney. Not sure how they pronounce it. It's a cool gilded proofy thing. And yep. And then next up is good God. There we go. A 0.60 Canadian dollar. Man, I wish that thing was recording last time. We did some cool stuff. This coin you'll know, and that is 0.6. This is 7227. I have that memorized because we've been doing these videos, and I got this for $18.80. Mail value is about 30 now, I believe. So not too bad. And then this last coin, as you can probably tell, is an Onza from 2002. Paid $31 for it. So, yay. All right, so add those all up and let me know, cool kids, how you feel about our acquisitions there. And how does this go with your theories on how much is in the binder? Because there's only 9 coins here to look at. So yeah, add it up. Let us know what you came up with. Like I said, last videos was 4.23317 ounces. Let me know if the numbers don't work. That Onza, by the way, is 1 ounce. I don't know if I needed to say that. For the cool kids that aren't. And Kansas Kid is going to be tagged in the comments. Check out their channel. If I tag somebody up there, go check. If you like my content, you're gonna love their content. They got the best content. Those guys are way better than I am. I just kind of ramble on here. Last video we had some cool stuff about letting Seneca get better. I had this whole spiel worked out. It was awesome. It rhymed and everything. I can't remember what it was because I kind of improv everything. So what was it? Sin for the win. Yeah. So if you stayed this far into the video, type "sin for the win" in the comments to root for his full recovery. In the context of his recovery. Also, we're sending hopes and prayers because his biopsy came up positive for cancer, but they think it's contained. So they're going to do a full scan. They've done blood work and they like what they're seeing. So we're going to hope for the best on that. And then we got root for Jimmy. Jimmy's doing something very brave. And we won't talk about that till he's ready to talk about it, but he's being very brave. Just so, Jimmy, send for the win. Jimmy, send for the win. And me, just root for me to get this crazy bat paid off so I don't have to ever see her or hear from her again. If I ever see her, I'm going to assume it's she's making good on her threats. She made a lot of threats, physical threats, to at me. While we were, I mean, I told my lawyer all about it, so if anything happens to me, they know who did it. So it was wild, man. And I got on, this is the thing. So Illinois is a no-fault divorce state, but I have everything she said. She sent it to me on WhatsApp. She sent it to me on Messenger. All these threats, all this stuff. I presented as much of it as I could in court, and the judge did not give a F. 0 Fs. And like even my lawyer's like, this is compelling evidence to prove that you were coerced into, signing the paperwork I signed that got her name on the house to help her get her visa. And I don't know what happened. I think this. I'm going to say it. I think that the someone who worked for the state, because that's where she works, got to that judge, and that's why it went the way it went, because they gave her more money than she asked for. It was crazy. And like, if you were in that courtroom and you saw the stuff that she was sending to me on the regular, threats, violent, calling me outside my name, I mean, it's insane what this woman did and how she treated me and how my life was. I was, well, you guys saw I had that a couple years ago. I mean, it's been 2 years, since I pretty much threw her out. And she made the divorce go longer, so she got extra, probably $18,000 just off my 401k in the time she stalled to get the divorce. And my lawyer, I remember, said, "Hey, why should she profit from that?" Well, the judge gave her that too. Yeah. This is crazy. I don't understand it. I've lost all faith in the justice system in this country. Family court, you have no rights, guys. Gentlemen, you have no rights. You don't have any. You don't have any. You have no rights. If you have a penis, you don't have any rights. That's all I've come from this. And I don't know if some corrupt deal happened between, somebody that worked for the state and the judge and I don't know. I can't say that happened. That's just the only way this makes sense. It's either that or every man alive gets screwed over for being a man, because that's the only thing that happened in that courtroom. It had nothing to do with justice or the law, I can tell you that. Anyway, I digress. Man, wow. You guys have an amazing Saturday. We're not going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk about what we can control, which is we're going to get a full count on this silver, so I can find out what kind of great opportunities I have. Opportunities. Like, share, and subscribe, all that jive if you enjoyed the video. Like I said, check out Kansas Kid. Very cool channel. You'll enjoy it. And let me know what you think the tally is going to be for this book, because remember, whoever is the closest is going to get a video all their own where I tout them as the ultimate winner. All right, guys, add that up. Let me know in the comments how much this page added up to in actual silver weight as well, using the techniques from Silver University. Bye-bye, guys. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake.